selling cheap lunchboxes in all weather. Also, the guys breaking their backs can have a full stomach to work. After 3 years, the foreman says, each of my lunchboxes costs less than $3 to make. Then I'm making money off their suffering.
Feng, you are a complete and utter scam artist, preying on the hard-earned cash of our crew. How can you even sleep at night? Tell me, brothers. I went to the West Side site yesterday to ask around. 2 meat, 2 veg, $8 there. And this guy, with his basic food, has the nerve to charge $2 extra. That's pure greed.
Wang DeFa, stop spreading lies right here. My lunchboxes use good ingredients, generous portions. The price is clear for everyone to see. I have never made a single dishonest dollar.
That's right, Foreman Wang. Prices are sky high these days. $8 barely covers ingredients. Exactly. Brotherly food tastes good. Big portions. Where's the scam? Good? What's good? You guys are working high up, moving bricks, hauling materials. Every penny you earn is bought with your own sweat and pain. The hard-earned cash you save, bit by bit, is being quietly siphoned off by this bloodsucker.
Do what you want, not say what you want. You need to explain yourself right now. How am I scamming their hard-earned money?
How? Let everyone see for themselves. This watery, tasteless vegetable slop. And these pathetic little scraps of meat. You call this meat? It's all cheap, low-quality meat trimming, no fat, no flavor. And for this garbage that's barely edible, he dares to charge you $10 a box? I went to the back alleys. Asked the market. Nobody wants these rotten scraps. Sell wholesale for 20 cents a pound. Foreman Wang. The stuff in the back alleys is all leftover stock, old and stale. Nobody buys that for lunchboxes. Don't interrupt. Let me do the math. 20 cents a pound rotten veggies, mixed with the cheapest scrap meat. I've calculated it. The cost of one of his lunchboxes is, at most, less than $4. Do the math yourself, brother. $6 profit per box. Sell over 200 boxes a day, and he's squeezing more than $1,000 a day out of your pockets. $1,000 a day, that's almost $30,000 a month. Exactly. He makes more in a month than a project manager. You guys yourself, turning every day. He uses your cash to buy city houses and cars. Living the good life.
You.
Is that true, Lee? Your lunchboxes only cost $4 each?
I'm up before dawn every day, buying fresh meat and veggies. Ingredients, gas, utilities, my labor, all in at $10 a pop. What I'm making is just an honest, hard-earned living. Never a single dirty, greedy profit.
Cut the good guy act. You're more ruthless than anyone. You're so money hungry you're seeing red. Listen up, brothers. From now on, I'm running the lunch business on this site. Only $8 a box. I guarantee every single one will be packed with thick, fatty meat. You'll get your fill.
Wang DeFa, what the hell are you trying to pull? You've been the foreman on this site for 5 years. You've never missed a single one of my lunchboxes. When have you ever complained?
I didn't know you were a scam artist back then. Now I do. Brothers, think about it. You break your backs all day, moving bricks for $200. He makes over $1,000 a day. Fair? Foreman Wang, that's not really fair to say, is it? The man works his fingers to the bone too. Oldly, did he pay you off? Or are you in on this with him? From tomorrow, anyone who buys from him. I didn't mean like that.
Wang DeFa, you're threatening the crew's jobs. To force them not to buy from me. What's your game?
My game? I'm looking out for the brothers. Starting tomorrow, I'll handle the meals myself. $8 a box. 2 meat, 2 veg, all you can eat. Anyone who patronizes your shady operation, don't blame me for not being nice. Forget it, Lee. He's the foreman. We can't mess with him.
Don't worry, Xiaozhong. My conscience is clear in everything I do. Wang DeFa, you slandered me in front of everyone today. Fine. I won't fight you for pride. But mark my words. A conscience. You can fool others, but you can't fool yourself.
Spare me the moralizing. Starting tomorrow, get lost. This turf isn't for you to make money on. And the rest of you, show's over. Scram.
3 years, rain or shine, up at 3 a.m. every single day, driving across town for the freshest goods. 3 years, and I never raised my prices by a single cent. Never cut a single corner, never skimped on the quality.
Fengzi, what the hell happened? Who did this?
Nothing. Got pushed out.
It was that Wang DeFa. I knew he was up to no good. Last month he was poking around, asking about our suppliers, even our spice blend. I knew something felt off.
He's jealous of our business. Thinks lunchboxes are a gold mine.
What do we do now? 3 years of regulars, just gone?
It's fine. Our business was built on integrity and skill, not on hogging a piece of turf. He can push me out today, but he can't be down forever.
But the crew, he threatened them. Who's gonna dare buy from us now?
Let's go home. I'll figure something out tomorrow.
All right, fellas. Chow's on. First day special, $6. 2 meats, 2 sides. Fatty pork. Money back guarantee. Whoa, that's a lot of meat. A whole heaping scoop. That's how Wang DeFa operates. All about substance, not like some people. Selling you $4 slop for $10. And having the nerve to call it a fair price. But the color of this meat looks kinda off. Xiaozhong, what, did Feng brainwash you? I didn't mean anything by it. Just saying. Listen, I'm telling you, this is premium chilled meat. Straight from a major packing plant. Way safer than that scrap meat he gets from the wet market. Enough chatter. 1 each. Try it. If it's no good, I'll double your money back tomorrow. The meat tastes off. What off? That's the 5 spice. Marinated with our special blend of seasonings. After 3 years of leavings. Bland, boiled water meat. Your taste buds are just spoiled. The soup too. Maybe you're just not used to it. A couple days and you'll adjust. And the savings are real. $2 a day. That's 60 a month. 60 bucks. Enough to buy your kid back home a new pair of shoes. Foreman Wang's got a point. Gotta save where we can.
Fengzi, you've been standing there staring for half an hour.
Honey, look at the color of that meat. Dark purplish. That's not from a decent cut. And that pot of soup, you can smell that heavy, artificial flavoring a mile away.
You're saying he's using?
Yeah, Angela meat. 80% sure. Masking the stench with flavoring, driving costs down. Even at $8 a box, he's pulling in $4 or $5 profit. More than I ever made.
Then you have to tell the crew. Eating that stuff long term is dangerous.
Tell who? Who believe me? Wang DeFa's already painted me as the scam artist. Anything I say now, they'll just think I'm bitter because he stole my business.
So we just watch them eat it?
I'll figure something out. But right now, the priority is keeping us afloat.
Fengzi, you're really thinking of opening here?
3 complexes nearby, plus a pedestrian street. Lots of office workers in the mornings.
This spot's too out of the way. Who'll come here to eat?
We'll start with a breakfast stall. Build a reputation.
But our savings are already thin. Rent plus equipment.
I did the math. This storefront is $2,800 a month. Cheaper than the spot fee by the construction site. We'll cut corners on equipment. Reputation first, then we'll see.
All right. You lead, I'll follow.
Mr. Lee, long time no see you here this early. Not doing the construction site anymore.
Same as usual. 5 pounds pork tenderloin. 3 pounds pork belly. 2 bundles local greens.
No problem. Hey, Mr. Lee, let me tell you something. A couple days ago, I had someone asking about prices. Wanted cheap scrap meat. I don't carry that. She turned right around and went to Old Ma's place on Back Street.
Oma on Back Street. Sells frozen leftovers.
Exactly. You know what kind of stuff Old Ma deals in. Flange meat, neck trimmings, whatever's cheapest. She bought dozens of pounds for a construction site.
I see.
Mr. Lee, you run an honest business. I trust you. Wherever you move to, my price for you stays the same. Always the best quality.
Thanks, Uncle Lou.
Feng, who wrote this sign? Looks pretty good.
Anyone next door helped. No charge.
They say good neighbors are better than distant relatives. Seems like the folks on the street are all decent.
That's why I say, character is the most important thing in business. You can't fake a good reputation.
Boss, you got lunch boxes? How much?
2 meat dishes and 2 veggie sides. $12.
12? A lot of places outside sell them for 10.
Kids, sit down. Have a taste first. If it's no good, it's on the house.
Whoa, these spare ribs are the real deal, meat all over the bone. And that red sauce flavor is packed.
Good ingredients, good skills. Tastes good. You deliver all day. Have an extra scoop of meat.
You're a good man, boss. This meal's worth every penny of $12. A steal at 15. I'll eat here daily.
Anytime. Friend price, $10.
For real? Then I'm bringing the whole crew from my station over. This batch is worse. What if someone gets sick?
Add more flavoring and dark soy sauce. Once the color's dark enough, who's gonna notice?
But what if there's actually a problem?
What are you scared of? It's for the West Side site crew. Mess hall used ours 2 years, no issues. Turning down easy money? Are you out of your mind?
Alright. Fine. Man, I'm beat. Slash, tell me about it. Chow time, guys. Line up. There's enough for everyone. Settle down. Ooh, raised pork today. Slash, rough day. Old Mel, you must be starving. Extra scoop. Slash here, Lee. Slash meat's getting tougher. Chews like rubber. And there's this weird, off taste. Yeah, my stomach's been off after eating it too. I was up twice last night. Slash, you too? Thought it was just me. Slash, you two are just being picky. For food is cheap, what are you expecting? Gourmet. As long as it fills you up, right? Slash, I mean, yeah, but something just doesn't feel right about it. Wonder where Brotherly is these days. Slash, no idea. Haven't seen him since Foreman 1 kicked him off the site that day. Not a trace. Gotta admit, I miss his braised pork. Slash, the real deal. Shoo! Keep it down. You want one to hear in doctor pay? Alright, fine.
Feng, we're up 30% from last month.
Don't get too excited. We're still small time.
But at this rate, by year end we could cover all the losses from before.
I've been thinking. Want to run something by you?
Shoot.
I want corporate catering. Office and factory meals. Big volume, steady orders. Set place to order drinks. Good ingredients, clean prep, solid flavor.
Corporate catering? That needs a huge kitchen, a whole team.
We take it step by step. Start small with factories nearby. Even 10 or 20 person orders are fine. Build up experience and a reputation, then scale up slowly.
You think you can pull it off?
3 years on site, 200 to 300 lunch boxes daily. I know the drill inside out. The core of catering is consistency. Consistent quality, controlled hygiene, on-time delivery. I'm confident on all 3.
All right. You've got my support.
Mr. Zhao, I'm Feng from Brother Feng's Homestyle Meals. This is our lunch box.
How much per box? 2 meat dishes and 2 veggie sides for 12. 3 meats, 2 veg, $15. $20 on delivery. $12? Others are quoting me $9.50.
Mr. Zhao, I'm not competing on price. Today's menu: braised chicken, garlic pork, garlic broccoli, and spicy and sour shredded potato. Genuine yellow feather chicken, tenderloin pork. All the veggies are fresh from the morning market. It's definitely better than the fast food out there.
Sounds good. Who knows if it's true?
You'll know once you try it.
This chicken is legit. Tender, juicy, perfectly seasoned.
Mr. Zhao, your crew works there but's off all day. A hot, decent meal at noon. Energy for the afternoon. Over 3 years doing this. Never had a single customer get sick. That's my bottom line.
All right. Send me a week's worth to try. 30 boxes. Must be here by 11:30 a.m.
No problem. On time, quality guaranteed.
Brotherly. I've got the runs again. 5th time since yesterday. You too? My stomach's been aching for days. Can't keep anything down. Guys, it's not just you two. 7 or 8 of us from our team. All have upset stomach. All of us ate Foreman 1's lunch boxes. Yeah, no kidding. Haven't you noticed? Lately, his food tastes intense. Like free seasoning. Spicy enough to burn. Can't taste the meat. Day before yesterday, I bit into a piece of meat. Chewy, slimy. Spit it out, and there was this lump inside. A lump? What kind? Round, grayish white. About the size of a bean. Didn't think much of it, just spat it out. That wasn't a lymph node, was it? What? A lymph node? You're saying he's using glandular meat? I used to butcher pigs back home. The lymph nodes on a pig. Spots and meat. Should be removed at slaughter. No wonder it's so cheap. This isn't right. I'm going to find Wang DeFa and get some answers. Foreman Wang, what meat are you really using? Several of our guys are sick. Vomiting, diarrhea. Yeah, old now, don't go spreading rumors. My meat comes through proper channels. I've got invoices, certificates. Sick? Probably the heat. Or you're not washing your hands. A whole crew sick, and you blame the heat? Cut the crap. I get it, okay? Maybe yesterday's veggies were off. I'll swap them. I guarantee no issues. You better mean that. Relax, I'm Wang DeFa. When have I ever shortchanged my crew? Honey, haven't you been pushing it lately?
What's the problem?
Several guys got sick. If this blows up, I can't handle it.
Just add more soy and chili to cover the taste. Besides, those laborers are tough as nails.
But what if it gets serious?
Why are you panicking? We're selling over 300 boxes a day now. $4 to $5 profit per box, $1,500 a day. That's almost $50K a month. You really want to give up this cash cow?
Then, use less of that glandular meat. Mix it with the real stuff. Don't let anyone taste it.
Fine. Next time, I'll mix in some better cuts.
And that flavoring agent, don't go overboard. It's too strong. People get pissed.
Yeah, I know. You worry too much.
Feng, Boss Xiao hooked us up with a big client. Hengxi Machinery, a 300-person factory across the way.
300 people means 300 boxes a day. We don't have the capacity right now.
So, should we think about moving to a bigger place?
I've been crunching the numbers for days. If we take on Hengxin plus our current clients, we'd be making around 500 boxes daily. We need at least a 1,500 square foot prep space. Hire 2 more hands.
That's a serious investment.
It is, but the payoff is huge. And I'm thinking even bigger.
What's the plan?
I'll register a legitimate catering company. Do group meal delivery, central kitchen model. Legit, standardized, traceable. Know every ingredient. How it's handled. When it's cooked, what time it's delivered.
That's a massive move. You sure you can pull it off?
Yeah. These months since I left the site, I figured one thing out. Wang DeFa could kick me out because I was just a street vendor. No foundation. But if I have my own company, my own brand, my own standard system, no one can push me out again.
All right. Then let's do it.
Mr. Lee, based on the revenue figures you provided, we can approve a 200,000 microenterprise loan. Would you like to proceed with the application?
200,000 plus savings is enough to start.
All right, I'll process it for you on my end.
The slope here needs to be steeper. Can't have any water pooling.
Got it, Boss Lee.
Feng, where should we mount the fly traps?
1 on each side of the entrance, 2 above the prep area, and 1 by the service window. UV lights sanitized for 2 hours nightly.
Your standards are stricter than a 5-star hotel's kitchen.
In the food business, safety is everything. We'd rather spend more upfront to get the equipment right than cut corners where it matters. There are only 3 rules working for me. First, any ingredient that's not fresh gets tossed. Second, if a step's wrong, stop and redo it. Third, no one takes kickbacks from suppliers. Follow these 3 rules, and you'll get top pay with a year-end bonus.
Boss Lee, your rules are as strict as the state-run kitchen I used to work in. Don't worry, I've been at the stove for 20 years. I know the drill.
Bosley, you can count on me. I'm efficient. Although,
Good. Then we start officially tomorrow.
this batch is the cheapest stuff Old Ma could get. $2.50 a pound.
Why is there so much gristle?
You complain about gristle? For $2.50 a pound, what do you expect? Chop fine, stew well, season heavily.
What about the inspection stamp? What if someone checks?
Old Ma said this batch doesn't have one. That's why it's cheap. Why do you care so much? It's not your first day.
Fine, use it for now. But switch out that flavoring agent. The last one smelled too fake. Someone noticed.
Relax, Old Ma gave us new braising sauce. He says it's what the roast duck places use. Tastes more natural.
Alright then. That works. Hey Jean, I need to tell you something. Keep it quiet. What's up? Last night, I got up to use the bathroom. I saw Wang DeFa's van parked at the back door. His wife was unloading a few boxes of meat from it. They were acting all shady, whispering about something. You're saying the meat is sketchy? And I caught a whiff of a rancid, freezer-burned stench. So what do we do? Maybe we should just bring instant noodles from now on. Make do. If you trust me, don't eat his food anymore. Where else would we get lunch? Brotherly's gone. What if a few of us get together and cook? Where? We don't even have the tools. Ugh. We'll just have to figure it out as we go. Ah. My stomach is being ripped open. Old Mal, what's wrong? You felt sick right after eating. It's getting worse. I can't take it. Call an ambulance. This is the third one this month. Xiao Lu from the Rebar crew last week. Old Jin from the carpentry team the day before yesterday. And now Old Mal. All of them got sick right after lunch. There's something wrong with Wang DeFa's food. There's definitely something wrong. Wang DeFa, get out here. What? What's the problem? What's all this about? Old Mal was just taken to the hospital. That's 3 people this month. Don't you go pointing fingers. Who says it's my food? Maybe you guys are drinking dirty water, eating spoiled stuff. We're on site all day. We eat 2 out of 3 meals from you. If it's not your food, then what is it? You got proof? Show me the proof. You can't just accuse me of poisoning people. That's slander, you know that? Fine. You want proof? Alright, let's take the leftover food from today and get it tested. Let's see what's really in it. You can't just test my stuff. What are you so scared of? If you've got nothing to hide, let's test it. I'm not scared. Only authorities can do testing. You have no right. Then we'll call the cops. Let the police handle it. Call 12315. Everyone, calm down. Let's talk this out. Wang DeFa, I'm asking you one last time. Where did you get that meat? Do you have legitimate invoices? Do you have the quarantine certificates? Oh, of course I do. I'll go back and find them for you. Everyone, just break it up. Fine. Tomorrow morning, you bring out all your purchase invoices and quarantine certificates. Show them to everyone. If you can't produce them, we're reporting it to the FDA. Alright, I'll get it. I'll definitely get it tomorrow. I told you to get proper invoices, but you wouldn't listen. What do we do now?
Who knew this would happen? It was fine before.
Fine? Old Mao is in the hospital. If the hospital confirms it's food poisoning in their report, we're finished.
Then let's stop using that glandular meat for now. Stash it in the freezer. We'll buy some legit meat tomorrow morning. We'll deal with it after things calm down.
Will that work? What if they call the cops tomorrow?
They won't. Those guys on the site won't move that fast.
Fine. We'll do it your way. Wang DeFa, the invoices. Get them out. Here. All here. From a proper meat processing plant. Dates, batch numbers, everything. This invoice is from today. I'm asking about before. Where are the meat invoices? Who keeps old invoices that long? You toss them after you're done. Don't give us that crap. Legitimate businesses are supposed to keep purchase records for at least 6 months. You've been in business for 4 months, and you can't produce a single invoice from before? I just didn't store them properly. Wang DeFa, I went to see Old Mao at the hospital last night. The doctor said his gastrointestinal lining is severely damaged. They highly suspect it's chronic poisoning from long-term consumption of substandard food. And you still have the nerve to stand here and lie? What kind of meat was it, really? What I threw up yesterday had a grayish lump in it. Was that a lymph node? I knew the taste was off. Normal meat doesn't smell that rancid. Everyone, calm down. I'm a victim here too. The supplier I bought from scammed me. Wang DeFa, you swore up and down back then that your meat was legit chilled meat. Now it's the supplier's fault? You think we're idiots? That's right. You call these scammers. This house was profit 6. But what about you? You buy cheap meat, sell it for $8 a box. Who's the real scammers? I had my reasons. Reasons? Your reason is trading our lives for money. Old Mal is lying in a hospital bed. Who pays the bills? You. Hello, 12,345? I want to file a report. I've also called the police. No. Don't call the police. We can talk this out. Wang DeFa. You want to talk with us now? When you kicked Feng out back then, you didn't show an ounce of mercy. Now it's your turn. And you want to talk it out? Brothers, I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I'll cover all costs. Just don't call the cops. Too late. Who's the operator? Show your business license and permit. Yes, me. I have the license. The food service permit. What about the sanitation certification? It's being processed. Operating without permit is illegal. Sir, look, today's stock is all fresh, legitimate supplies. It's absolutely clean and safe. There can't be any issues. Workers report long-term consumption and are experiencing collective abdominal pain and poisoning symptoms. We're not just checking today's ingredients. Investigating your entire supply chain. Suspected use of non-food grade materials. Engaging in the production and sale of substandard food products. You are now legally summoned to cooperate with the investigation. Team 1 has the scene secured. Team 2, heads up. The reported black site is ahead. Move in now. Coordinated raid.
Why are you back? Did you handle those crew guys at the gate? 2 batches short. Finish quickly.
We're enforcement officers from the Market Supervision Administration. Routine on-site inspection of food processing locations. What does this mean? Do you have purchase records and quarantine inspection certificates?
I don't know. My husband handles all the purchasing. I just do the cooking.
You handle the ingredients every day. You're saying you had no idea? Large quantity of low-grade meat seized. It poses a major safety hazard.
I swear, it's not my fault. I'm just a worker here.
You were fully aware the ingredients were tainted.
You're still implicated in the joint violation.
Sigh. If only we'd known then what we know now. If only Brotherly were still here. Sigh. We really did wrong by Bosley. Back then, Wang DeFa was all that nonsense. And we actually believed him. Bosley put his heart and soul. We kept quiet for 3 years. Instead, we let ourselves be bought by Wang DeFa's few measly dollars. We deserve this. I wonder where Brotherly is now, if he's doing okay. I'll try to find out.
Hello.
Brotherly? It's me, Xiao Zhang. Xiao Zhang from the site.
Xiao Zhang. It's been ages. What's up?
Brotherly, there's been trouble at the site. Wang DeFa has been arrested. He was using glandular meat in his lunchboxes. Several of the guys ended up in the hospital.
How's old Mao? Is it serious?
Old Mao's been in for a week. Gastrointestinal damage, still on 4. The others aren't as bad, but they've been through hell. Brotherly, I'm not telling you this. So you can gloat. I want to apologize. When Wang DeFa forced you out back then, I should have spoken up for you. But I didn't. I was a coward. I was scared of losing my job.
Xiao Zhang, that's in the past. Don't worry about it.
Brotherly, where are you now? What are you doing?
Open a central kitchen for group meals.
Really? Then, could you deliver to our site too? Now that Wang DeFa's gone. Nowhere to eat, only dry rations.
Xiao Zhang, let me think about it.
Okay, Lee. Take your time. Whether you agree or not. We get it. We wronged you back then.
Fengzi, who was that?
Xiao Zhang from the construction site. Wang DeFa is in trouble. He got arrested.
Arrested? What happened?
His lunchboxes put people in the hospital. They hauled him in.
You're hesitating, aren't you? About going back?
A little.
Hesitate about what? Back then, they all just stood there and watched Wang DeFa kick you out. Not a single one of them helped you.
Sigh. The crew are victims too. They were threatened. It wasn't their choice. Besides, they've been eating poison for months. Some are even hospitalized. It just doesn't sit right with me.
You're too soft-hearted. So what are you gonna do?
I need to think it over some more. Cooking. It was never just about the money. Xiao Zhang, how many guys are still on your site?
Lee, you're saying yes? We've still got over 120 men.
All right, starting tomorrow, I'll have lunch delivered every day. 2 meat dishes and 2 veggie sides. Still $10.
$10? Lee, you're running a company now. Your costs are definitely higher. 12 is fine.
It's 10. Those guys are still the same crew. Still doing the hardest, dirtiest work. If I raise the price, I couldn't live with myself.
Lee, on behalf of everyone, thank you. Mr. Lee, boss.
Old Lee, long time no see.
Boss Lee, what are you doing here?
Heard you guys are going hungry. I'm here to deliver.
Boss Lee, we were wrong back then. We shouldn't have listened to that one guy's nonsense.
Let's not dwell on the past. Come on, eat first. I made this myself today. Braised ribs, sweet sour pork, choice tomato soup.
Boss Lee.
Old mouth, how's your health holding up?
Much better, Boss Lee. I'm sorry, back then, I was one of the ones who also gave you trouble, saying your profit was too high. Only now do I realize that $10 lunchbox of yours was the real deal, a fair price.
Old Mao, enough of that. Here, I gave you an extra couple scoops of ribs today. You just got out of the hospital. You need to build your strength back.
Now this is what a proper meal tastes like. Boss Lee, you're a good man. We don't deserve you treating us this way.
Old Lee, what kind of talk is that? You risk your necks on sight daily. I'm just packing lunch. As long as you eat in peace, and it's right with you, then it's worth it.
Boss Lee. From now on, for every single box of yours, we'll pay gladly. Not a single cent of yours will be lost.
Ha, all right then. Let's start fresh.
Wang DeFa, the test results are in. Your food truck meat tested positive for lymphatic tissue, plus excessive salmonella and staphylococcus aureus. Furthermore, among the seasonings seized on site, 3 bottles were illegal additives, industrial-grade meat flavoring. According to the criminal law, producing or selling food that fails to meet safety standards, causing severe food poisoning, punishable by up to 3 years, plus fines. Your actions have already sent multiple people to the hospital. The circumstances are severe. I admit my mistake. I got greedy. I lost my way. Please, go easy on me. Your admission of guilt can be considered during sentencing, but the facts and evidence won't change. The affected workers have sued. You're liable. Medical expenses and emotional distress compensation. Compensation? How much? That's for the court to decide, but based on current estimates. 7 workers required hospitalization. Over 20 sought outpatient care. Final amount depends. Costs and the court's ruling.
Wang DeFa, you useless piece of crap.
You said this business was a safe gold mine.
Now look, you dragged me down with you. What's all this shouting?
It's the middle of the night. Let people sleep.
Defendant Wang DeFa, you produced and sold food. Failed safety standards caused hospitalizations. This is a crime. Considering your admission, but given the severe consequences, you are hereby sentenced to 2 years and 6 months imprisonment. And fined 100,000 yuan. 2.5 years and 100,000? Defendant must compensate the affected workers. A total of 320,000 yuan for medical expenses and emotional distress. Where am I supposed to get that kind of money, if you cannot pay? The court will enforce the judgment, freezing all assets in your name.
Feng, check this out.
What?
The evening paper covered Wang DeFa's case. Headline says, Scam lunchboxes poison workers, and ethical vendor regains trust. They interviewed some of the crew from the construction site. A few of them mentioned you.
Nothing to celebrate about this. People ended up in the hospital. Someone's going to prison. Nobody wins here.
But you were the one who got framed. Now the truth is out. At least it proves you were clean.
Clean or not, the people who ate my food know the truth. I don't need someone else's downfall to prove myself.
All right, Mr. Noble over here. But seriously, Brother Feng, have you ever thought, maybe we could take this to the next level?
Go on.
I've been thinking. We do group catering now. Our delivery's solid, but it's just us doing it. What happens when we get too big to handle it ourselves? Hire delivery or go big. Companies sign supply contracts?
You're right, but we can't rush it. Our edge is quality control. If we expand too fast, and the quality drops, we're shooting ourselves in the foot.
So what are you saying?
We nailed down the standardized process first. From sourcing, storage, prep, to delivery. Every single step needs full process documentation. Then we train a few reliable people. Get them to execute. Find the right people, then expand.
Got it. I'm with you.
What's on the menu today, Boss Lee?
Braised chicken, twice cooked pork.
Braised chicken drumsticks, my absolute favorite. Boss Lee, I gotta tell you something.
Go ahead, Olmao.
Site manager Jean loved your lunch. He runs 3 sites, wants a bulk contract. All 3 sites combined, that's about 500 people. 500 people? Jean cares about quality, not price.
Pay $15 for 100.
As long as you guarantee food safety and nutritional balance. Great, but I must check my capacity. See if I can actually handle that volume.
Set up a meeting with Zhang soon. No problem, boss. Good days are just around the corner. I just want everyone to eat well. Your food beats my old suppliers.
Real meat, fresh veggies, great flavor. Haha.
You're too kind, Director Jean. I just put my heart into the cooking. Putting your heart into it is rare.
My last supplier, 9.50 box, got complaints. Hair in the rice, meat that smelled off, bugs on the vegetable leaves. He argued it was normal.
There's no normal with food safety.
You're absolutely right. I'd rather pay more for reliability. Bossly, give it to me straight. Can you handle an order for 500? Zhang, at my capacity, max 600 boxes. 500.
A month is fine. New site starts 15th.
And the price? Between 13 and 15, depending on the menu. Total cost. Good food, hard work. Director Zhang, you're a boss who gets it. Alright. I'll send over 3 days.
Boss Jean, I'll be honest with you. At my current capacity, 600 boxes is the max. 500 boxes I can handle. But I need a month to expand the kitchen. Add equipment, hire and train staff.
A month works. Our new site starts on the 15th. Perfect timing.
About the price.
13 to 15, depending on the menu. Don't cut costs. Charge what's fair. Workers eat well, they work harder. It was faster. I bought more.
Boss Jean, you get it. I'll draft a plan, details in 3 days. Menu and pricing.
Straight to the point. I love your work ethic. I'll sign the contract now. We can iron out the details later.
Starting next Monday, our daily output jumps from 500 lunchboxes to over 1,000. The workload's bigger, but our standards don't drop. Let me be clear. Our core principle, traceable ingredients, guaranteed quality. We cook with a conscience.
Don't worry, Bosley, working with you these past few months. I've already taken that to heart. Bosley, I have a question. What if a delivery doesn't meet our standards one day?
Good question. Our protocol is to reject it immediately. Send it back to the supplier on the spot and activate our backup. We'll adjust the day's menu with the backup stock if we have to. We never, ever use substandard ingredients to fill order.
Understood.
One more thing. Before service starts each day, I personally taste test every single dish.
Bosley, your standards are stricter than when I was in the Army mess hall.
It has to be this way. This is food going into people's mouths. No room for sloppiness.
Brother Feng, this month's revenue broke 400K. Net profits over 70 grand.
Good, but don't get cocky. We need to keep our profit margin in a reasonable range. We don't cut corners on ingredient costs. We don't skimp on employee wages. And we don't skimp on equipment and testing we need.
I know that's how you've always run things. But, Feng, I think it's time you considered something.
What's that?
Hiring out for food testing. With our volume now, relying just on your taste tests and visual checks isn't enough. We should send samples to a third-party testing lab regularly. For pesticide residue and bacteria testing.
You're right. That's a necessary expense. My oversight. I'll contact the lab tomorrow. We'll send samples at least once a week from now on.
Trademark, Brother Feng's homestyle meals. We need to register that name fast, before someone snatches it.
You handle that. You know more about this stuff than I do.
Alright, leave it to me.
Hello.
Is this Mr. Li Feng, the owner? I'm Lady Program at the City Television Station. I'd like to interview you.
Interview me? About what?
Well, we're currently working on a special program about food. Safety and ethical business practices. Pushed out of selling lunchboxes at a construction site? But you stuck to your principles and built your own brand. It's a very inspiring story. We'd love for you to share it.
I'm just a lunchbox guy. Not much to talk about.
Don't be modest. We need honest business people now. Like you. You're a positive example, standing by quality. We need to promote. Your story can give a lot of people hope and strength.
All right then. You set the time.
Excellent. How about we come to your kitchen this Wednesday morning for some on-site filming? And do a brief interview. Is that okay?
Sure.
Hello, everyone. Today, we're here at Brother Feng's Central Kitchen, East Side Industrial District. This unassuming facility prepares over 1,000 work annuals daily for construction crews and office workers. Its founder, Li Feng, started out as just an ordinary vendor, selling lunchboxes at a construction site gate. Mr. Li, what made you choose this line of work?
Because I know how terrible the food is for the guys on the site. I worked construction myself once. Having a hot meal at lunch makes a real difference for the afternoon shift. So I thought, why don't I be the one to make that meal for them?
Forced out of the construction site market?
That did happen. But I don't want to badmouth anyone. Let's just say in business, your conscience is the bottom line. Don't cross it. You might make money fast, but you'll pay for it sooner or later.
Your lunchboxes now sell for 10 to 15 bucks a box. Some say your price is high. What's your take?
All I can say is you get what you pay for. My ingredient costs are higher because I don't use frozen products, meat trimmings, or shady, questionable stuff. My labor costs are higher because my employees get proper treatment and their paychecks on time. My management costs are higher. I pay for third-party labs and sanitation and full process documentation. Add all those costs together. High volume and word of mouth keep my profit decent, not by cutting corners.
One last question for your food industry peers. When making what people eat, keep it simple.
You have to be able to look yourself in the mirror. Every single lunchbox you sell today is going to be eaten by a real person, a construction worker, an office worker, a student. They trust you. They're putting their one meal of the day in your hands. That trust is more valuable than anything. Don't betray it. Such simple, unadorned words, yet so powerful.
Feng has proven with his actions that running an ethical business might be slower, tougher. But in the end, it's the only way to build something that lasts. We wish Feng's business all the best. So everyone can have a meal that's safe, a meal they can trust. Boss Lee.
Are we getting something extra today? Yeah, news working. Everyone gets extra money.
All right. Thanks, Lee. Let's eat.
Good. Thanks, Lee. Let's eat.